Selling today is a tough story. Customers' loyalty decreases, market shrinks, competition increases, and profit vanish. My name is Gianluigi Olivari, and during this webinar, I will put at your fingertips the basic, most effective sales techniques ever. So, stay tuned.
This is the sales process. It's a sequence of stages like in an assembling line. In this case, its final product is the sale. In this slide, we see the same story, but from a different angle, from customer perspective. The more you advance in the sales process, the higher should be the interest for your solution by your potential customer. Two things, among others, are key here. Prepare yourself and find customers. This is where we are. Preparation is very important. Please don't neglect it. Also, finding customers is very important and should become a daily routine for you guys. How to make cold activity is covered on an ebook you will receive at the end of this webinar. The call opening. From here, you are in the position to influence your prospective customer and convince him to accept the business proposal you will make him. This is where we are. Within just a few seconds, you have to perform 3 difficult tasks. First, let the customer accept you as a person and a rep. Second, raise his attention and interest. And third, build trust. It might seem odd, but don't sell at this stage. Your prospect isn't ready yet, and you need to prepare him to listen to your proposal. you want to understand what your prospect really wants, because if you don't, you can't give it to him. This is where we are. This is a four-stage questioning model. Each stage helps you find topics to present your solution and increasingly focus the customer mind towards your solution itself. First questions, general questions. You need them to define the context and set the stage. Second set of questions, specific questions. You need them because you want to explore growth areas and they help you. Third group of questions, cost pain questions. They help you quantify the cost of not purchasing. Fourth group of questions, solution questions. You need them because they help you in looking for consensus from your customer. These group of questions can last 10 minutes or 10 sales calls and help you in having a clear picture about needs, wants, and fears of your prospective customer. These group of questions can last either 10 minutes or 10 sales calls and help you in having a clear picture about needs, wants, and fears of your prospect. Also here, don't sell. The prospect isn't ready yet. At this point, you have created a personal relation with your customer and you have understood what he really needs. You are ready to sell him your service. This is where we are. I'm quite sure you are already familiar with feature and benefit concepts. The feature is something the service is or has. The benefit is something the service does for a particular customer. When you are presenting your solution, create for each particular customer a script which links features of your solution with personal benefit of that particular customer. Objections are a part of any sales deal, however, are felt as annoying or as issues by most salespersons. This almost always comes from the fact that often it's difficult to diffuse and handle them, and many reps don't know how to handle them. This is where we are. Frequent, sporadic, fake, and about price. These are the most common objections categories. fake objections. Simply deepen the topic, asking questions, asking open questions. Price objections. Among the list you see on the slide, my preferred way to handle them is the last one. Just because this is the needed investment for our service, BDD can offer you benefit number 1, number 2, and number 3. Sporadic objections. Deal with them at emotional level rather than rational one. Acknowledge it, shrink it, and add benefits on top of it. Frequent objections. Face and handle them before they show up. Call to action. Life tells us that we must close deals in a timely and effective way. This is where we are. Let's be clear. Buying signals just tell to the rep that the prospect is thinking seriously about signing the contract, but not he already and definitely decided to buy. He still needs a little push in the right direction with one of the following techniques. Summary. Dear customer, we have seen together that with our solution you could increase top line, decrease DSO, and strengthen the business. How can you prefer to move on? Concession. I can offer you, dear customer, 10% discount if the decision is made now. References. Make a list of some very happy customers and show it. Scarcity. We are close to an overbooking situation and I can grant you a quick project development until tomorrow evening. And this is my favorite one. The alternative. Dear customer, do you prefer I send the contract by traditional mail or by email? Okay, guys, we are at the end of this webinar. I very much hope you have found it interesting and inspiring for your sales daily activity. But now, please let me introduce one of the most brilliant athletes of all times, Nadia Elena Comaneci.
now I wish you great sales results. Good luck!